Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Ubongo is a family-type Tetris puzzle-like game that just got reprinted from Thames and Cosmos. It's been out for a while. Normally I would have thought this was pretty good, but after playing Dimension, another puzzle game from the same publisher, this one just felt aged, older, and just not quite as fun. Evolution Flight is an expansion for Evolution. It added a decent twist to a type of species that you have, changes some of the mechanics in the game without changing too much complexity. So if you like Evolution, this is definitely one to check out. Noble Treachery is a card game of treachery where you're messing with your buddies, playing cards with special abilities, really rolling dice, a lot of chaos. Think Red 7, the gamer version with more depth and special abilities on every card. So check that one out. Cubo is a family level dice game that does have a speed element. I liked it quite a bit. It's pretty puzzly. You're under a lot of pressure. If you like speed games and you like dice rolling, it's a family light level game from Queen Games Cubo. And the best one of the week, Last Spike. This is a diamond in the rough. Basically, it is a streamlined, more elegant version of Acquire in 30 minutes. Takes out all the boring long parts of Acquire, but gives all the depth in a much shorter, much streamlined way. That's the Last Spike. I also did a very detailed rules explanation for Secrets of the Lost Tomb. This is a very large and grandiose dungeon crawling type of game in a tomb setting. It's cooperative, it's very story driven, it's very thematic. There's lots of different scenarios, there's lots of things to do there together, and it's rated pretty high on Board Game Geek, so I did a rules explanation for them on that. I also did a top 5 games to play on National Punctuation Day, ... Lots of word games on that one, but check it out. I also set up a podcast. Now, I'm not doing a specific different podcast yet, but what I'm doing is all my review videos, this video, and all my top 10s and top 5s are going, I'm exporting the audios and they're going right to a podcast. You'll be able to subscribe by your normal RSS means. It's up for approval for iTunes. It may or may not be on there by the time this video comes out. So if you like to hear and on the reviews, I'm only doing the intros and the final thoughts. So they're usually around 5 or 6 minutes tops, usually 3 to 5 minutes. And you can get that, so because a lot of people want to drive around and they want to hear what I think about games, but they don't always have time to watch the videos. So this, you can subscribe to the podcast and you can get all of my reviews streamlined, just the parts that you really want to hear anyway. I'll also be hopefully adding some more stuff to that in the future. And to subscribe, the easiest way is just to go to GameBoyGeek.com, click on podcast. It will have the RSS link there and the iTunes once it's there, or you can just go to podcast.GameBoyGeek.com.